Welcome back. So, as you can see, we have a new location compared to the location I showed you on my live stream. Long story short, it was a less than ideal situation. So what we're going to do is we are going to explore this together. Now, as you see, my stuff is thrown on the ground like that. That's because I literally just moved in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the layout of this place. Let me know what y'all think. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? In my other place, the Wi-Fi was horrible. And there was bugs and all type of stuff. So it interrupted my whole flow. I did one video in the 3 days that I've been here. And it took me 1 day to upload that video. I'm not exaggerating. 1 day, 24 hours. That's how bad the internet upload speed was. But we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on the positivity, right? Got a modern fridge. Oh no. See, I'm learning just like y'all. Got some water in there. We can get right to it. And for the people who think that Vietnam may not have certain amenities, look what we have here. None other than a microwave. Take a left. Okay, what we got going on there? No sink, obviously. One thing that I was curious about, and let me know what y'all think about this. I found out that this is the power control. So you press this on, and then you'll be able to have electricity and all that type of stuff. There was a little bit of a waiting time, but I'm just being honest with y'all. Okay, so we have the main dining room area here. 2 cell phones because you know that, you know how we do it. And this is the living room. Got a fan, green, all that type of stuff. See the TV. Yeah, it's looking nice though. I would say the floors are pretty nice out here as well. Now, this is my very first night here, so I'm still reviewing it, still learning it. But I'll keep y'all updated. We're gonna do this together. Here we go. I believe we are on the 5th floor. It is. So we're kind of up there. You can see some of the other buildings. Yeah. So this is not too bad. All right. Also, this is actually a 2-bedroom. So, should I let one of my subscribers live with me? I'm just playing. I'm not gonna do that. But I will show you the 2nd bedroom. First, though, let's look at the bathroom. I did get a chance to check this out, right? So, came into here. Boom, boom. One thing you gotta think about when you come to Asia is they have a lot of showers in the same bathroom or same room as the tub. So in my other place, anytime I wanted to take a shower, it would get the toilet wet. If you lived in Korea, if you lived in Japan, then you know what I'm talking about. Where there's no wall, like this right here, there's a wall to separate it. In a lot of Asian locations, there's not a wall like that. So now, we're gonna walk straight in here. This is the 1st bedroom. I did get a quick 5-second glance at it before I picked up my camera. And this is my first time actually checking it out. Okay, pretty spacious. Ain't gonna lie, what we got going up there? Okay, they got a duster. Its own AC unit. So I don't know if you saw in the 1st room, but there was one of these up there. So now we know we have at least 2 in the whole unit, which this is a fairly smaller unit. So the fact that we have more than one is a good sign. Let me make sure there's no bodies or anything in here. Okay. Yeah, got like the hair dryer unit in there. Need to dry your hair, you're fresh out the shower. Wanna hang some clothes up. Good money. I will say the beds are fairly low. Alright. It's maybe 6 inches, but you know, gets the job done. Kind of firm, not particularly my style, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I imagine with these units you get to choose whatever you want when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? Is this open? Okay, yeah, we got some action at the windows. Tempered glass, if y'all can see that, it says tempered glass. So it's that good glass, right? So let's see, is this open? Ah, okay, push it out. Yeah, so you can get fresh air. Hello! You see the neighbors walking by and all that. go. Get that zoom in. Get that tracking. So we paid extra fees for the camera, right? This camera is crisp though. Look at this. Yeah. So when you look out, you don't really see too much, right? I'm gonna explain that here shortly. For all the people who are observant, we're gonna explain that very shortly. So the reason why you don't see too much when you look out here is because I chose to get in a place that is a little further outside the city. Now, you say, hey, you're a content creator, why would you do that? When you want to be closer to the city where the action is at? Well, as someone who has lived in multiple big cities in multiple countries, I'm here to tell you, you can reach a sense of being burnt out. So I'm on the outskirts, so that's why you don't really see too much when it comes to the buildings out there. I wanted my peace and quiet. One of my complaints about my first building was also the loud noise. So I'm hoping that this will be a lot better. But nonetheless, let's go to the next room and see what we have here. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. I will say this room is a lot warmer off the rip, and I think I noticed why. They don't have an AC. Oh, there it is. They do have an AC in this one. You know I'm gonna have to turn that on. You can't play around when you're in Southeast Asia. You gotta have everything working when it comes to the air conditioning. By the way, I spoke too soon when I said in my other video that, hey, it's not that bad out here. It's that bad when it comes to the heat. I just got lucky. I guess the first day I came, it was a smooth day. But in the next 2 days since I've been out here, it's been crazy. What is this? We got a balcony? Okay. Got a little outside action. Come on. You want to hang up your clothes after you dry them? There you go. A little outside action. Nothing major. Oh, I think I see something in that corner. Back inside with the quickness. But this is cool though. This is cool. Let me know in the comment section which bed I should take. Should I take it in this one? Looks like this might be a smaller bed actually. Closer to the bathroom. Right? But also further away from the outsideness, maybe more quiet. Or should I take this one? Slightly bigger bed. Has a window seat, but it's right next to outside. And one thing I have noticed is even though I just came here, I guess this is like a family unit because I'm hearing a lot of families, loud noises, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to see how that works. Let me know. Should I take the bigger bed or the smaller bed? Each one has pros and cons. This has window, all that. The other one doesn't so much. But it's still cool. You can make a decision. Green color. Yeah, I like it. Teal. But yeah, I just want to keep y'all updated real quick. You may be seeing my content and be like, yo, I thought you was out there. Why you not making videos? I'm making videos. I got like a couple of videos saved up already. That I just haven't been able to release because of my last place. I just want to give y'all a quick update here before we end this thing and move on to greater business, right? When it comes to content that I will be releasing, the reason why I couldn't release before, as I was saying, is the internet connection in my last place was pretty horrible. So I learned a valuable lesson when it comes to internet speed versus upload speed. Because I guess you can have all the internet speed in the world, but that doesn't mean your upload speed is great. So I did like a speed test. I went to this website, some Google website where they see your information, and it was saying basically my upload speed was non-existent. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? Because I would be on for like an hour, 2 hours. I'm like, it's barely moving, like 1%, 2%. So I'm asking it, like, what's going on? And then it says if you have a VPN, which I had, it's going to make it even worse. So I turned off the VPN, put myself at risk so I can give you all the content. But even with that being said, it still didn't quite do too much. Like I said, it took almost a full 24 hours just to upload one video. That's how bad it was. But I knew, like, hey, I don't got a new place. I don't feel like connecting to a public Wi-Fi. I mean, outside of the hotel, of course. Like, I don't want to go to some random cafe and then risk it not uploading, and then I gotta worry about people trying to steal my laptop and my camera, and I gotta edit in there. So that's what's going on with that. But, you know, we got a new place. We're figuring things out. By the way, I may have a situation where I may be going to Tenna, I believe it's pronounced, for like a month. So if I do that, then I'll be out there, and it's right next to the Cambodian border. But I'll keep y'all updated. Just want to show you my part.